Hey, Al. How
Hey,
you doing?
Rob. Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
Robert?
good
How you
to
doing?
see you. Yeah, I just came down from the studio. We're doing a piece on reference architectures, and I know that's in your area.
Oh, absolutely. Reference architectures are a lot like what I'm doing now. You come up with the reference architecture based on this. I can come up with multiple designs of products, which is really nice. So I don't have to follow a specific plan.
Oh, so you're not just playing. This is applicable to work here.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the nice things about reference architecture, it gives you kind of a initial blueprint of where to get started from. But the idea here is you can come up with multiple different models out of the same reference architecture. So you have the ability to, based on your business need, you can modify the reference architecture to get your design.
So in applying to IT, as the basically IT architecture evolves and new technologies come into play, this type of approach that lets you basically use reusable building blocks. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. What we have the ability to do with the reference architecture, you can modify it for your business need, but then understand the next generation reference architecture and be able to evolve your data center, your enterprise to fit those future needs.
Oh, okay. This kind of reminds me of the opposite of what a reference architecture isn't, which is usually over the holidays, my family has a jigsaw puzzle with thousands of pieces, and it takes hours to put it together. I mean, that doesn't sound like a reference architecture. That sounds like obviously a custom architecture.
One of the issues with jigsaw puzzles when it comes to design is there's only one end game. So when you finish the jigsaw puzzle, it's the same every single time. The idea behind a reference architecture is you have the ability to take the pieces, modify it for your business need, and get into the game faster. So two different people may have two different looking designs at the end, but they're still based on the same reference architecture. The reference architecture is not the end game, it's the beginning of the game and get you going on things.
Well, if you have a second, let's take this back to the studio and kind of explore this in more depth.
Sounds great. Why don't we go up there now?